your friends. Happy Monday! Happy Monday. Welcome everybody on the tube of you. We apparently are perfect. It says so there.
Oh, well, my hair is perfect. So is yours. Your hair is perfect today. Oh, it's Monday.
Don't you dare. Just because I'm follically challenged.
It's Monday.
I'm being repressed here, I tell you. I'm being repressed.
So,
all right, where are we going? Should we see who's here?
Sure, because then I'll know who gets
Oh, hello. Oh, gosh, there's a bunch. Hello, peeps. We has Sean, and we have Gilda, we have Savannah, we have Susan twice. Hello, Susan twice. Why join in once? And Misty. Hello, Misty.
Okay.
I guess the gang's all here. Well,
there you go.
Not all the gang.
Some of the gang, anyway.
The gang is gathered.
So 3 o'clock this morning, somebody wakes me up to go look at the penumbral eclipse.
Penumbral.
Sorry.
Penumbral. Actually, I'm not sure it was now that we come to mention it, because it's apparently going to be just exiting the penumbra as the moon rises at sunset today, because today is the full moon. Yeah.
So you woke me up for nothing?
You was awake. Good afternoon. Who said that? Who sent the good afternoon there? Well, it must have been Sean, I think, on the TikTok. Thank you. And there's a whole stream of likes
bunch of
going
peeps
on.
coming now. I don't know.
Yes.
I can't keep track of it.
Hi,
Karen.
Hi,
Sarah.
I wish I.
Hi,
Hello,
Cass.
Hello. Hello, Karen. Hello, Sarah. Sarah.
Sarah without an H. That's what it is. All right.
That's Sarah.
No, there's Sara and Sarah.
I don't know.
They're both Sarah.
I don't.
Just get over yourself. Anyway, hello.
Hello.
So, what a day.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong? What's going on then?
Well, all right. So, we have the eclipse in Libra, which is justice and fairness. We have the lead up to a Mercury retrograde, because you couldn't make this stuff up. Mercury's going to go retrograde on April Fool's Day.
Run and hide.
We have a conjunction getting tighter and tighter between Chaos, Panic, and Disorder Uranus and Jupiter. I like to expand everything.
Oh, gosh.
And that's in Taurus. So, there's just so much to try and cope with. Plus, we have that comet that we haven't seen in 5,000 years or something crazy.
Something Brooks comet. PB12. Penbrooks comet or something. It's the devil comet.
The devil comet.
It's got horns.
Well, I imagine it has something to do with Saturn, and that's why they're calling it the devil comet.
No, it's got horns. Seriously. It's like the Millennium Falcon. It got 2 streams instead of 1, so consequently they're calling it the devil comet. Or whatever. I don't think it's much to do with the devil, to be honest. Because that's only the root of light anyway. Diwali.
Well, there you go. Anyway.
This is Diwali,
so
the festival of light.
I think that we have really stepped into this interesting time. And then we know in April we have the new moon solar eclipse.
Totality in parts of New York. We won't get it here. But
so that's really going to round out these next... So then the energy of an eclipse can last about a month afterwards. So what does this here?
I don't know.
Invite Ishtaku to go live. I don't think so.
I think we'll just keep ourselves on for the moment. We've no idea what we're doing, so we're not going to press anything here.
Anyway, so from now till around the beginning of May, we'll be kind of sorting out this interesting energy. Now, somebody had said to me, it must be affecting all of the cardinal signs. Well, it's squaring the 2 cardinal signs of Capricorn and Cancer. So, yes, they're going to get a little bit of harsh energy from that. Skittles Cancerian.
Apparently, Skittle is demanding she needs to come
Cancerian,
in. She may not. She what's this? Hello, Samaj. Samaj joined us on there. And we got Jess as well, yes.
Yeah. So there's just a lot of things that we're going to work to navigate. And people may feel that there are a lot of things that are really out of their control.
Oh, yeah.
That seems to be a common thread when we have a lot of these harsh aspects, especially lunar ones that are connected to our emotions. So sometimes we feel like, WTF, how am I supposed to take care of this?
Well, quite.
And what we tell people is do your best to brighten the corner where you are,
That's all we can do, truth be told.
And maybe think about some of the things that you would like to release, because, we've talked about a full moon is carte blanche, and, a new moon is time to start a new project, and we've talked about waning and waxing moon and all that kind of stuff. But when we talk about eclipses, lunar eclipses tend to help you to sever things that have to do with mother, toxic women, or traits that are not healthy for you that have to do with feminine energy, like
toxic women,
like overeating, addictions, things like that, things that would be connected to more feminine energies. And new moon eclipses tend to eclipse out masculine energies, so a toxic masculine relationship, or being angry, or things that would be more associated with that masculine sort of projective energy.
Okay.
So these next couple of weeks, we could use this energy to our advantage to try to cleanse and clear and reset ourselves. There's going to be a lot going on in the news, a lot going on in the world, and things that really are beyond our personal capabilities, right? We cannot stop the war in Ukraine. We cannot fix the things that are going on in this country. We have to wait and vote for that. But we can do things for ourselves.
Savannah says it's not working, but Savannah, just okay, there it goes. I was going to say just refresh if you're having anything, because we look like we're all right. Everything appears to be working fine here. A little bit of lag, but such is life. There's always lag when it comes to me. I kind of lag behind most things. And somebody was saying Skittles meowing as I just opened up a bag of Skittles.
Oh, it's really funny.
Well, that's what did it then.
Her real name is Morgan, but she has Skittles for brains, so we've been calling her Skittle forever.
Oh, yeah.
You know how cats
she's
have
our
10
old
names.
lady now.
She is. She was born in 2008.
Goodness gracious
so she's Cancerian. She'll be 16.
I know, but she's still tiny. But...
I'm saying lots of out of controlness, things breaking, going wonky, flooding. Yes, things
there
like
was
that.
a bit of flooding, wasn't there?
Things
Just
like that.
soupçon.
Oh yeah, well the tide is high, baby. There's things that we just can't control. What's going on over here?
I don't know. Hopefully something you can control.
5 notifications.
Well,
oh, dear.
Tell him we're live and you can't talk to him right now. And he could join in the live if he wanted to. That'd be marvellous. All right, so where are we? So, yeah, throw us a rose if you're on the TikTok, and we'll do you a reading there. And
well, I don't know how to keep track of that.
Well, you can see kind of thing when people do it. It shows up there, and I will yell them out to you. I think we're trying to get to grips with the TikTok, and we're not doing brilliantly, but we'll figure it out as we go. All right, so where are we? We've got everybody down here, and that's all working.
I've got everybody's name down, I believe.
There you go, that's good then. So, high tides this time of year, definitely, because we've got the moon is right on the ecliptic right now, hence it's eclipse season. So it's working in consort with the sun and being very close, obviously, to the equinox. We've just been through it. Mm-hmm. You get the high spring tides right now. So when the moon is new and the moon is full, you get your highest tides.
The moon is foggy?
When the moon is new or the moon is full, you get your highest tides.
Sorry.
Did I say foggy?
It sounded like you said when the moon is new
What the
and
hell
when the
are you
moon is
talking?
foggy. I'm like, foggy?
A foggy moon? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, you've got this big bulge and high tides, and a couple of days ago we had a massive amount of rain as well. So a lot of flooding, a lot of runoff, a lot of flooding, a lot of coastal flooding. It's just entertaining, isn't it?
Right.
Tell your friends.
Well, I think just kind of, not become a hermit, but bring the work that you do to be a little more personal rather than stay focused on all the things that are just crazy. Now, obviously, as spiritual people, we want to send out energy for peace and healing and all of those things. I'm not saying not to do that. I'm saying try not to get hung up in the things that you cannot change.
No, they just destroy you internally, don't they?
Exactly, because everything is going to be intensified. Your amp is going to go to 13.
Let's go to 13, man.
And it's better if you tried to harness the energy and use it for yourself rather than stress yourself out so badly that you can't function.
Right.
And yes, everything is trying to make you crazy. Like Samaj is saying, flooding and things happening, things breaking. This is like Mercury retrograde on crack.
I always find the week before worse.
Like the printer is jamming and the inks run out. And, I go to collect eggs and somebody stomped on one. There's a broken egg. And, just that those are tiny things, but they tend to add up if you're already in that space of not being able to handle anything else. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Today is a good day to find 20 minutes to focus on yourself, to release the things that no longer serve you.
Indeed.
And just fill yourself with beautiful energy. Libra's ruled by Venus, so call on that beautiful luxury of that Venus energy and work for balance, like maybe balance your chakras, think about things that you want to let go of, and fill the space once you let it go, right? A lot of times we do releasing work and we leave a void, and that's not so great either, right?
Well, nature abhors a vacuum.
Right. Well, I'm saying, like, I had said that today was a good day to kind of release a toxic person from your life. So if you do that cord cutting or that severing or even have a reasonable conversation if you can, but usually if the person's that toxic, you can't. You want to then fill that space with love from that energy of the nurturing full moon in the sign ruled by Venus. So don't leave empty spots,
Exactly. Somebody's spamming us a load of hearts.
Today's a perfect day to lighten the load and appreciate the beauty. Yes. Go outside and get some fresh air and let the sun warm you and count some blessings and fill the spaces with blessings. I'm sorry, Danny's texting again, so let's...
Please don't let something be broken. I can't fix it right now. Oh no, hopefully not.
Okay, we're good.
Chaos ad nauseum. So let's just run a little metaphysical story. I mean, how hard could it be, right?
Well, everybody's fighting over seats for WitchGo now.
Oh no, you have to publicise it. WitchGo.
No, that's awesome. We do have seats.
It's fun actually. WitchGo is you can't accuse us of cheating or rigging the game because you have to pick your own numbers. So it's down to you.
So yeah, you come in and you come in, you get blank cards, and we divine our own numbers, and then we play bingo. And we have prizes, and the money is for the church, for Celtica.
That's right.
So we're really excited. We did really well last time.
We did.
And we have 18 seats. There's 8 games with prizes, and then we have door prize and all kinds of stuff. So
we also got us a little square terminal for the church now. So
we
you don't have to.
No,
cash is not a problem.
Cash is not a problem. You can pay by credit card now. Yay! The church has its own swipe machine. We finally decided to do that. There were people that don't really carry cash anymore.
A lot of people don't.
And they wanted to leave donations for the circles and stuff. But there's a thing we got called Stripe, but of course they take almost $3 a transaction for, if somebody donated $25 for the month.
Yeah, we're lucky to see 20.
No, we see
22.
22, yeah. So the credit card people have mercy for 501c3s, And
Some.
so this credit card company that we got is good.
Yeah,
so they're going to
slightly,
give a discount.
slightly cheaper. Slightly cheaper.
So if you do want to make donations by credit card, we do have a separate swipe machine now just for the church, and it goes into the church's account. We don't have to worry about it. So.
Exactly. It makes account for us poor little pieces of fluff. It makes counting the beans so much easier, you know.
Well, because in the
be
past,
squeaky clean with charities.
well,
Squeaky
absolutely,
clean.
and in the past, people have said, well, you know, could I pay for the church event? Can I just swipe it here at the counter? And we're like, well,
That's tricky.
that goes into the shop's account, and then they're going to charge us fees, and then we're going to have to figure out.
Yeah.
No.
Such
And then
is
the,
life.
you know, the shop, of course, has to claim that as income, where it's not really. It goes to the church. It's just very
it's actually
confusing.
shown as net income and then or gross income, but then we have to offset it with a charitable donation, so to speak, which is
Not worth it. So we have.
tricky. And
We've been
confusing.
saying no. So we finally figured out how to get a swipe machine for the church. So if people want to pay for their go this coming month, April 19th, I think it is.
Well, you should know. Nobody tells me anything.
Nobody
I
tells
just,
me. Anyway,
I
no,
just
we had
hang
a
around.
blast, and I really,
so funny.
I was very out of sorts on pain medicine, but I should be a little more fun this next time.
She's quite fun when she's out of her face on pain medicine, anyways. That's it.
I didn't really get to enjoy it like I'd like.
I had to stand up the whole night, being some kind of fancy bingo caller.
I don't know why you thought you had to stand up.
Well, because nobody would see me if I was sat down.
Well, they don't need to see you; they need to hear you.
Harumph, harumph.
Anyway,
Harumph me no
psychic
harumphs.
bingo is a lot of fun.
So somebody's asking, Lauren, I think, is asking, when is the next Witch Go? April 19th, if you didn't catch it. I think that's the
I
date.
think it is. It's a
April
Friday
19th,
night, so
yep.
I could look on my calendar here and say.
Oh, well, yeah. Don't bother telling me.
Well, you want to do the scheduling? You go
I
right
d-
ahead.
Don't, no. I refuse. I refuse.
Yes, April 19th, 6:30.
Mm-hmm. Be there, be square. It's all good. It's all fun.
Sort it out when we're done.
Deal with it later.
It's not imperative. Anyway, so yeah, April 19th at 6:30 at the
Yes.
shop.
Yes.
And you can pay by credit card. It's $25 per person.
Yes.
And that gets you 5 blank cards to play the different games. And it gets you a door prize ticket. We also sell extra cards, but because I wasn't really in my right mind, I didn't explain to people how to use them.
So get to the last game and everybody's got a
Yeah,
ton of
5
extra
cards. It was,
No, you can use
I
them
felt
whenever
so
you
bad.
want.
And then you could also buy extra door prize tickets. And this last time, there was
door.
a small door prize that was worth $60, which also included a reading from donated reading from one of the psychics,
Yes.
and a large door prize worth over $100.
Well,
So,
better than poking the eye with a sharp stick.
so we're
I think
gonna.
everybody had a good time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some more fun prizes put together, and we did really well. So.
Yeah, looking forward to the warmer months rolling by, so we can, when we do our psychotic fairs, we can do more stuff. Andrea was saying that Bobby would love to come and help with the foodie or something again.
I don't know how we're going to pull that off. We
He's
don't have
just
enough
hilarious.
psychics. Like
He's
we used to.
hilarious. It cracked me up. It was so nice to see it. Anyway, moving on. Where are we? What are we doing? Why are we doing it?
We were talking about brighten the corner where you are.
Ah,
Use
yes.
this day to take advantage of energy to bring love to yourself and clear out things you don't want. Juggle the eclipse energy. And I think, again, just knowing that this next month or so,
Years.
you are not crazy.
Unless, of
Right.
course, you are.
Well, I have to say that in my personal chart, I have a lot of energy that's pressing my Sun-Mars conjunction. I have Sun and Mars in Aquarius, almost the same degree, so it's called a conjunction, the 2 planets acting as one. And I have
What's your function?
been angry.
You have actually.
Honestly angry. Like,
She's been
normally
spitting bricks.
Normally, I would be like, well, that's just people. That's what they do. But I've had to hide because I wanted to tell people how rude they were. right?
Yes, well, some people are quite inherently rude and
entitled. And I wanted to say,
yes.
excuse me, but, how do you find that this behavior is... So I just hid in my room because I knew I would have been like, are you kidding me?
I hear the occasional come through the door. And I'm trying to be sweetness and light to everyone.
No, I mean... It's just like if...
You were sorely vexed at one point. It is true.
Well, here's an example, right?
An example.
Calls up. Hello, the awareness shop. Hi, can we just walk in for appointments? Well, you could, but I have only 2 readers on today, so probably best to reserve a time.
That way you won't get...
That way you won't have to wait for an hour or 2.
And you know you've got an appointment.
And you know you're going to get in.
Could have come all the way here and found... What the heck? Sharing moments of the awareness with your folks. It's the awareness shop. It's allowed. Well, okay. How did you do that? Reverse type. That's fancy stuff. Did some fancy stuff there. Anyway, continue.
So I said, what time were you thinking of coming? Did you have any idea about what time? She says, what time? I give her 4 choices. She picks the earliest 2 choices. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, she have 2 readings. So the time comes and goes.
Not there.
So the first appointment is like half gone. So she's wasted 1 reader's appointment. A whole, that person couldn't take somebody while they're waiting for them. So that cost them money. So we called and said,
where are you?
Are you going to take the second appointment? Because right now we only have the 1. So we can't do 2. We can only do 1. And are you going to make that? Or should we give it away to somebody else so we don't waste the reader's time again? Oh, no, we'll be there. And then they were 10 minutes late for that appointment. And I wanted to say, you owe this reader the time you wasted. And you also owe, for the...
Sean's saying we should take them for a stroll through the garden of enlightenment.
Well, I had to hide in my room, Sean, because they wouldn't have got... Had I been at the desk... They would have got no reading and a talking to and told that they were so rude they should pay the reader for the appointments that they missed. And then I would have sent them packing.
I mean, in fairness, it was atrocious weather day, which could have had a bearing on some things. But
they had
it still doesn't,
large window of time to get there.
Doesn't
and they
kill
could
you
have
to make
chosen
a phone
the
call.
later 2 choices I gave them.
Yes, and it doesn't kill you to make a phone call to say, my plans have changed or this has gone horribly, whatever,
Well, not only that, I actually say when I book the appointments, if you change your mind, please call us back and let us know so that we could give the appointments to someone else. If they did that at a doctor's office or a therapist, they'd have to pay for the missed appointment.
There is a missed appointment charge for a lot of places. There really is.
And so that's why I hid in my room, because my Mars is at the edge there. So I'm calling people out, which is bad.
It's
so
actually it's unlike her, to be honest.
I'm usually pretty mellow, and I might be angry or upset with someone, but I wouldn't really call them out to their face like that. But I said, I'm hiding in my room. Well, pain makes you cranky.
See,
I've been calling myself like Crankenstein because I've been so full of pain. And then, like I said, I can tell that I am not my usual jovial.
You're well on the mend, though. You're
no, but I mean this Mars
healed
thing.
A lot. The pain only further exacerbated the situation.
The Mars thing is making me cranky.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're in pain, you're going to get cranky anyway. Everybody does.
But honestly, it's not like I was mad for no reason. I thought that was really terribly rude and costs our people money.
And people do it all the time, they just do, and it's frustrating when people do that. But what do you do? Well,
shit happens and you miss an appointment, but a courtesy call, that's all it would
Even
take.
after the event, I'm sorry I got nicked for speeding, something like that, whatever. Anyway, hello everybody on the Tick of Talk. If you'd like a reading, I have no idea what that says. Tasha do Quantere and Kenny believe what Jasmine and Agnes told them.
Who are Jasmine and Agnes?
And why would Kenny believe it? Believe what? The plot thickens, I tell you. That's fascinating.
I have no idea.
Anyway, if you're looking for a reading on the Ticker Top, throw us a rose, and we could probably do that. Oh, and hey y'all, it's Amber. I had to get a new TikTok. A new TikTok. Your old TikTok broke, did it? Okay, well, glad you got a new one. And we've got a ton of readings to do on our book of whatever, Tube of You over yonder.
Yes, we have.
Anyway, you were.
No, that's it.
You were wittering on about your anger and your.
No, I just wanted to say that
humanity.
sometimes it's nice to know that you aren't going crazy, that you're just working on navigating all the pressures from the outside world.
We did start telling people, or you did at least, a number of weeks ago, that around this period of time, the energy is likely to be decidedly fractious, and things are, people are going to fly off the handle. It's world events are not good right now. They're really, really not good. So all we can do as sane human beings, because I'm glad you took the higher road and stayed in your room and didn't come out and walk somebody through the
because then
garden
we'd
of
have gotten a
enlightenment.
shitty review and it would have counted against us. So,
So yeah.
could I say that word on TV?
Well, you just did apparently. I think once in a while we're not going to be penalised, but every other word we're like, an expletive. They may.
No.
We could do the George Carlin, the 9 words you can't say on television.
No.
No, we probably won't do that, man. But there you go. Jessica Mills would like a reading. Jessica, become a channel member. You get a reading every time. It's dead easy. Or if you don't want to be a channel member, throw us a super chat. The amount is irrelevant. Ha! It doesn't matter. All right. Where are we at? Oh, you've got the cards out. The cards. Cross my palm with silver. Or gold. Actually, quite prefer gold. What are we talking about anyway? I don't know. Who's first? Are you going first? You got to light the doofus.
Chill, baby. Hi, Wendy.
Hello, Wendy. Happy Monday to you.
Alrighty.
We have a lighted flame.
You go first, Sean.
Oh, Sean. I feel this one's got your name on it. Ha-ha! Chariot.
Moving. Things are moving.
Yeah, I love this card because it does indicate movement, but at the same time it also indicates polarities, total polarities on here. And what you get when you find a place in between your polarities, the liminal, which is where I think at this juncture in time you are. You are definitely in the liminal. Which is kind of interesting. Now, if we look closely on this chariot is on a forward. I didn't realise that. I mean, there's so much, you get your black and whites and it's literally head on, but there's an awful lot of liminality in this card. And remember, liminality is where the magic can occur. And this is a most auspicious day to do some kind of magic. Perhaps during the eclipse, haha. That liminality where we have the full moon.
Well, you got the black and white balance there.
Yeah, but the full moon is in itself somewhat darkened by the shadow of the earth. So yeah. I see this as actually, though, the opportunity for very fast, rapid movement, a rapid resolution of something that's been like frustrating you a little bit. I think you're going to get. Oh, somebody.
It's Amber. I put it on the list.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my head is flashing, but that's good. So yeah, easily distracted. Squirrel. Work it out. Good time for you, I think.
All right, Sean, interestingly enough, this is the card for Cancerians.
Well, it's got moon all over it, isn't it?
So I think it has to do with driving forces and understanding the direction those forces want to take you. Sometimes there can be all these opportunities and all these roads and all these things, and we don't know quite which way to go. So we kind of stay in a gray area, right? If you think about the hermit, he's all dressed in gray. He's trying to, be the middleman kind of thing. I feel like this is offering you a chance to really focus on a direction and really move into a new space that kind of awakens the magic within you and gives you a little more, I don't know, just like control maybe isn't the best word, but
better angle on it.
just like a perfection about what's going on.
Oh, careful with perfection, though. I would go with excellence. And Anna Marie's just joined us as well.
Okay.
All righty. You, for whoever's next.
My question is my interest to move with my friends because we have a bigger plan. Should she move with her friends? Okay.
All right. I'll let you answer that one.
Nicole.
Oh,
Marino.
Nicole, you've joined our sweep team. Thank you. New channel member, Nicole. Welcome.
All right, I'll put her
welcome,
on the
welcome,
list too.
welcome.
All right, I'm first for Gilda.
All right, then. Dun, dun, dun.
Gilda. Okay. So this card is really interesting. It's the Earth Mother, and she's got all this beautiful wheat to harvest. And I want to say for you, this card is reminding you that sometimes you do have to call in favors, that sometimes you do have to harvest in order to get to the next level. So I think you're in a place of strength. I think there are people you can call upon that are meant to be able to help you with certain things, and that it might be time to call in those favors or press people into the service they are supposed to provide.
Oops. Accountability, eh? Yeah, I mean, this does the Empress when you think about it. You know, that is ultimately authority, isn't it? You know, but whatever you do it with taste, and you know, if people go low, don't go low, don't go high. You know, but I think there's much fecundity in this card. There is opportunity for great material gain here. So yeah, just as Lisa says, just make sure that you do what's necessary, and moreover others do what is required, even if you have to remind them ever so subtly of their obligation, so to speak. Are you printing something?
How could I be printing something?
Some weird stuff going on. The printer is now. Perhaps we've got. You know, we have weird fridge karma. Perhaps we've got weird printer karma.
I don't know.
Printer just made a grumble.
The things are crazy.
What's going on?
I don't know.
There you go. Anyway, that's me. I'll shut up.
You're first for Savannah.
I am. All right. Well, let's go here for Savannah. Oh, yeah. I like this card.
Good news.
Well, it's certainly this shows a flow of information coming in quite rapidly. But I see this as an overly positive card. Just be careful not to jump to conclusions. I think that's important here. Give yourself a few moments just to process and maybe do something else. Come back and re-look at that information rather than just making a snap decision here. And trust your intuition, old soul. Trust your intuition.
I see this as some really, really good news coming. I know you have a lot of things going on, and I know you've gotten some good news about family and stuff like that, but I feel like this has to do with something that's ongoing. And you know, Mercury retrogrades are a great time to finish up old business. So if there's something that you have to sign, some contract or something that needs to be agreed to, it is okay to do that during Mercury retrograde if it's something that's already been waiting. So there's some really, really good news. I think something really positive is going to get settled. All right.
Sounds good.
Amber, you have 5 people ahead of you, so it's going to be a bit.
A little while. But you could stay riveted to our
This is
fun
for
broadcast.
Susan. She's going to get this one way down here. The Holy Grail, the Dove of Peace.
All
right, Peggy, I'll put you on the list. And then that's going to be probably it.
Well, we'll see how we do. We'll see if we just keep
because
going.
you ramble.
Ooh.
All right, Susan.
Brutal.
Peace of mind. Things that have been bothering you or things that you feel like you have really, really worked hard on, they're going to start to come right now. I think you're going to find that things are going to start happening and they may start happening very, very quickly to make up for lost time. But I feel like it's not going to stress you. It's going to give you great peace of mind.
All right, I'll be really brisk because I'm told that. You have a lot of crap you have to deal with, but you can't have beautiful water lilies growing in a crystal clear pond. You have to have some muck at the bottom of the pond. And remember, where there's muck, there's brass. So, I don't know, I feel that there's some...
Where there's muck, there's brass?
Oh, aye, it's a Yorkshire expression. You haven't heard that one before. Hey, where there's muck, there's brass,
You should come with an interpreter, eh?
Well, you tell me that. You tell everybody that. But where there's muck, there's... So seriously, there's opportunity in what ostensibly may seem like a difficult situation to actually be a good situation financially for you. And if you go with the flow, moreover, if you become the flow, if you take that idea and put some creative planning with it, you can actually turn this into something quite good, I believe, for you. So maybe start tuning them brain cells a bit.
All right, you're first for Misty.
All right, Misty. Oh.
Celebrate good time, come on.
Time for a bagpipe solo.
Yeah.
Bagpipes are always soloed, if I remember.
Yeah. A lot of times they come with a drummer.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So yeah, if you're planning on a girls' night or something like that, who's this for? Misty. Misty, if you're planning on a girls' night, embrace that. If you're planning on getting together with a couple of close friends to put the world to rights, do it. I think it's time well spent. A little R&R will help you a great deal here. I think you've been a little stressed about things, and just blowing off a little bit of steam in good company, raising a glass or whatever, just chilling out for a little while is exactly what you need right now. So I would suggest you do it.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think there's some sort of gathering that needs to take place. I do. So Misty, I think that there needs to be a little of attention towards some sort of social life. Maybe you've been isolated or just been working crazy hours or whatever, but I think it's time to plan a little something, even if it's just inviting a couple of close friends over to your home if you don't feel like going out. But I think it's time to have a little social life and get back into enjoying your friends' company. I agree.
Hello, Ash. How are you? I see Ash has finally joined us.
All right. I'm first for Cass.
There you go.
Alrighty. So I know people on TikTok are asking, but we don't really have a way to keep track of everything on there.
Well, we do, because Ash is going to get one now, because she's just... There you go. See, you can see that when people do that. Ash has got the reading there. Thank you.
Cass, this is for you.
Sorry. We'll keep an eye on that.
I think there's a relationship. I think there's a relationship coming to the front here. This looks like some promise of somebody who's not a bum, and somebody who's not looking for a meal ticket, and somebody who you could like. So yeah, I think this is a promise of a new relationship on the horizon.
This is a really, 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 really good card. Extremely copacetic in every chuffing way. Even the house on a hill with the river running past is a really good sign.
Good omen, yeah.
So this is it's what. It's okay. That's what I want to tell you. It's okay. I know sometimes it's hard to like move on, but move on you must. You're still drawing breath, and you must live. And
I so don't understand TikTok.
You still don't understand TikTok? I don't understand anything, me. I just witter on occasionally, but yeah. So yeah. Good times. It's okay.
I saw a rose on your head.
You saw a rose?
Yes.
A rose? Who stuck a rose on my head? Oh, look. No, somebody's sticking a heart on my head. Oh, thank you.
That's very weird. Oh, my goodness. That's why I said I don't understand TikTok.
I don't know. I think Ash knows how to use all these weird stickers and stuff like
You're
that.
first for Samaj. Okay, Samaj, you're up.
Samaj, I must do that with the accent
Amber, you're
of Sean,
after Samaj, so you might want to pay attention.
Connery. Samaj, you're going to roll your R's and squash your S's. Well, Shamaj, you have to work on your communication.
Oh, dear.
Young sir. You know what? I'm gonna actually direct this card in a very positive way towards you, and say the falsehood that has been perpetrated will collapse under its own weight. It's not a falsehood you have perpetrated, but the tower is going to come crumbling down, and the clear light of day will reveal what has been. Frankly, it's somebody's put lipstick on a pig or gilded a toilet or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody's made something out to be something to you, which it frankly isn't. And party over. It's going to be revealed.
Well, we know that this is a card regarding communication or miscommunication.
Yes.
But when we look closely, we have all these little yods on there, these little, or yods, which are enlightenment. So I kind of think that you are going to see through somebody's false.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
She's twice now. Make a note of that. Put a pin in it. She has now agreed with me twice in the course of one broadcast. No.
Oh my God.
This doesn't happen.
I don't know. I feel like you've got a good filter, and I think you're gonna get to the bottom of some things. And you, like me, may be calling out the rude people.
We're all going for a jolly walk through the Garden of Enlightenment.
Oh, we got there. The Tower of Great Things, reminding us what needs to come down.
Yes. Knock down that
And
falsehood.
Cass says, thank you, I'm hopeful. All right. So, Amber, this is you. Should you move in with your friends? Not enough information yet to make the decision, right? Sometimes we have a lot of great ideas and a lot of great plans, but we don't have that last piece of the puzzle or that last bit of information to make us feel really comfortable. So I would say hold back a little bit till you have a real clear picture of what's happening.
That's weird stuff happening. We've just got a string of lights on the tick of top there. Yeah, again, I think you're being pushed into a situation here, and don't be pushed is the long and the short of it. The whole body language cries out on this card that I'm not ready for that. This person actually did make several donations.
Who's
if you
this,
can read
Lulu?
them. If that's, I can't see. I don't
L-U-L-U-A?
However you say it.
All right, so you know we have a 1:30 appointment.
I do.
That's-
Look,
okay.
just calm down. It's all
All right.
right. I'm moving it. Stop.
Lulua, we put you on the list.
All right. So here we see, this reluctance, if you will. This
This is for Amber.
it is, yeah. Like it's not what you want to do, which is why you're feeling hesitant about it. And I think there's a really good reason to be hesitant about it. You don't have all of the facts yet, and don't just jump because you need to move forwards, because it may not be a move forwards. Clocked it? All right, moving on.
No, Sarah, we didn't skip you. I don't think you gave a super chat.
Nope, you did not. Not as far as I know. You haven't joined our sweep team or given us a super chat, which is how you get a reading. It has to be an exchange of energy. We like that.
All right.
All right.
You are first for Anna Marie.
Anna Marie. Hello, Anna Marie. Let's have a look. See. Oh, nothing wrong with your work ethic. It's actually making a future for yourself right now, and I think that's really, really cool. And if you've been thinking about maybe branching out, hanging your own shingle, doing your own thing finally, it's strongly indicated. However, all right, here's a however. If you have any contracts or anything to sign, I would hold off until Mercury goes direct. I wouldn't, unless it's something you've been working on for a long time, then that's fine. Bringing it to completion during a Mercury retrograde. But starting something brand new in a Mercury retrograde may not be the best idea. That's the only thing I would say.
I feel like this has to do with being self-motivated, and sometimes we feel a little bit worn down or tired, or like we've been pushing the same brick for a very long time. And I think this is a message to hang in there and finish, to get the get the brick pushed off the cliff and watch it roll down, so that you have vision again. So even though you may be tired, and even though you may have been working on something, and even though you feel like you're exhausted by idiots, you really need to stick it out, see it through to the end, and the payout is there. The payout is there.
Mm-hmm. It's you for Nicole.
All right. Me for Nicole.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for becoming a channel member, Nicole.
Nicole. This is also a card for the sign of Cancer. So I think there is a message about nurturing the self. But this is also a card of recognizing a fake when you see them, right? Because this guy has got this giant, amazing throne, but he's drifting on a rocky sea. So he's got no port. He's got no real basis. He's got no real place. So use your energy of filter and really see if this person knows what they're talking about or not before you get involved.
I'm thinking that Hector reckons there's a lot of laying. I can even hear him from here. He's kicking up such
The rooster?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He's, there must be some laying going
Oh,
on.
there's a cat filing their fingernails. How do you find these things? It's just like insane.
Polishing your fingernails. You can see a cat doing that. Yeah. This to me, there's somebody in your immediate periphery who is not being entirely honest with you. It's not necessarily that they're a bad person, but I sense that they have a hard time with their sense of agency and are more inclined to tell you what you think you want to hear or what they think you want to hear rather than necessarily the truth. Add that filter, as Lisa says, Just be mindful. Don't swallow it hook, line, and sinker. All right. Just be mindful of that.
All right, you're first for Peggy.
Peggy. Oh
dear, Peggy.
Oh dear. If you've got a minor surgery scheduled, it's going to be okay if that's what this is going on here. But this may be, you're hurting over something, and I think we have the worst case of offending ourselves, of injuring ourselves. We're the ones who hurt ourselves. You see this horrific sequence of events unfold, or what you perceive to be the case, and it gets stuck in this crazy VCR where you have to rewind and play it back and oh no, and you do a number on yourself. And I think sometimes just changing your perspective, put it down, stop. It's like they say, when you stop bashing your head against the wall, the relief is fantastic. So my advice to you is put it down, okay? There's nothing you can do about what's happened, okay? But that's not the end of the story, okay? You can't change how it started, but you can certainly change how it ends.
Right. So this one-liner for this card is, life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. So Peggy, what I'm going to say to you is, it is going to be all right. And in the past, whenever you've faced like this chaos, panic, disorder, it's always come right. It will always be all right. So try to think about other times when you had to maybe change directions or work around something or get over something or deal with something. And I feel like you're going to remove the swords from your heart and use them to defend yourself and make your new way forward.
So there you go.
I'm first for Ash.
Off you go then. And there you going on. We're going to be going until whatever. Look at us. We're caught up already. We still got a quarter hour just about. Yeah.
Well, that's because I motivated you to go quick.
Russin,
All
Frisson,
right.
Dastardly.
Ash, look at this. Some sort of offer. So the little guy is offering this person a jasmine, a cup of jasmine, which is moonflower. And all the stagnant, nasty stuff is leaving from this proposal. So I do think there's a really special offer here. And I think that it's going to really allow you to move in a very positive direction for yourself, not just career-wise, but also like mentally and emotionally.
Oh, cool.
So I think there's some big steps coming, and just like really a great sense of achievement and belonging.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to agree with exactly what Lisa said. The only thing I would say is your focus right now is on the oogies that are leaving. You know, you're still like, oh, you know, and maybe a little upset over that, a little, you know. It's hard to let things go sometimes, even if they don't serve us, you know, even if they are, oh, well, thank you. Even if they don't serve us, even if they don't, they're not for our highest good. Sometimes it's hard just to say, you know, that's not for me, you know, that's really not for me. So change your focus to the positive and what's being offered to you, because I do believe, as Lisa said, there's an opportunity for really to move forwards quite spectacularly here in just about every single respect.
There's a firm footing with it, like feeling like you've dealt with all the crazy stuff.
Yes. There you go. All marvelous.
Right. You're first for Shawn Michael.
Shawn Michael. Hello, Shawn Michael. How are you? Oh, sometimes, mate, you just have to take a little sabbatical and go find the missing piece. You know, it's like sometimes it can be really super frustrating. We just can't seem to get it completed. Just can't seem to make everything fit. That's because you're missing something, and you have to go do it. You'll recall many moons ago in a former life when I used to teach for Apple, one of the things I told guys when I was doing the technical training side of things is it's vital to remember the human element. You know, sometimes you get so obsessed at trying to resolve a problem, you create a bigger problem for yourself. It's necessary sometimes just to disconnect from it, put your mind somewhere else. You know, physically do something else, put your mind somewhere else, because when you come back to it, it falls into place. So yeah, I think just breathe. Yeah, just breathe and take yourself out of this kind of obsessive, I must fix it kind of scenario, and just give yourself a bit of breathing room. Go get the bit you need, and it'll drop into place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of get. Well, we know whenever we see a moon on a card, there's a new phase. So there's definitely some sort of shift happening for you during this next month of eclipse energy. But I feel like part of it is recognizing all that you have already built, the foundation that's already there, and not abandoning those things, but getting the final part of the puzzle. So again, it feels quite like the card we did for Ash a minute ago. It's about getting to a place where you really feel like you belong and have firm footing. So I think there's a little bit of a journey to get that missing piece, but I think it's going to fit perfectly with all the work that you've already done. All right.
Sounds awesome.
All right, so Lulua.
You
I'm
first. You
yep.
first.
And this is our last one before card of the week.
All right, then, fair enough.
Oh.
Fish boy.
Huge amount of creativity. I think information is going to come to you possibly in dream time or in that state of being aware of messages from your subconscious or the higher conscious. I don't know if you're writing something or composing something, but I feel like there's a tremendous amount of creativity open to you right now, and you're going to use it for your highest good.
This is so true, and shock horror, we kind of agree again.
Oh my God!
This Fish Boy is my card of ridiculous creativity. You think about, you know, who influential Pisceans were. I mean, Steve Jobs springs to mind, for example.
Albert Einstein.
But you've just got to watch your sense of fatality sometimes, if you will. You know, don't go, oh, woe is me, and look at the bloody mess I'm in, kind of thing. Try to just keep your vibe positive.
Yes,
you. Yes, you.
She said me?
Me. Yeah. Who, me? Me. Yes, you. Okay, so keep your vibe positive. Keep your keep your face to the sunshine. The shadows will be behind you, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's a super creative time for you. So harness that creativity and don't throw a spanner in your own works. Don't throw a spanner in your own gears or wrench in your gears, or use whatever words make sense in whatever language you speak.
And get the information into a usable thing.
Yeah, because ideas can get biased sometimes, and that's really sage advice. Put a quick précis of your idea down. It's important because that way you can go back and rethink it again, and you won't lose that brilliant creative spark that you've got. Because sometimes we have things and we go, oh God, no, what was I thinking about there? And you wind up doing something else, and it's gotten, you've missed that opportunity. So yeah, as Lisa says, definitely journal it, but yeah, embrace your creativity and put the spanner down. Don't throw it in the works. All right. So
this week, as we deal with the eclipse,
the full moon,
the comet, the full moon, the Mercury retrograde, the conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus.
What could possibly go wrong? How hard can this be? I don't. You're welcome. She's throwing everything everywhere.
All right. This is Aries. My one-liner for this is ready, shoot, aim.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to say, let us proceed, but proceed with caution. Let us understand that if we say something, it cannot be unsaid. So this is kind of a reminder to hush our Mars, our Mars, and not let it get to you. To just be cautious. You may be an authority on something, but you may not just pull rank for the heck of it. I'll read it. You go ahead and read the card.
King of Wands. This is my king of wishful thinking, and a lot of people think that's derogatory. No. Unless you have aspirational thinking, you will aspire to nothing. You have to have that ability to think beyond sometimes, to desire something that is considerably better, that is a major league improvement. And wishful thinking is what makes wishes come into being, You have to have the idea before you can have anything else. The idea by itself is not enough. You then have to have, some kind of planning to go with that and some kind of action to go with that plan, and then it becomes a reality. But the very first thing, and this is super creative time right now, even though there are such frenetic and fractious energies all around us right now, it is a super time to
pioneer
and drive things forwards. Absolutely. And maybe see something that's gotten lost in the muddy, the murk of antiquity or whatever, to rediscover something, to bring it forwards, to bring it to new light. Yeah,
right. The sun is in Aries.
New light through old windows, so to speak. And we're going to have to do one for George because he's thrown us a gift there. He's got the number 2 gifter badge, which means he's sent us
we're
an
going to
awful lot
have
of
to
stuff.
hurry because
we will. All
right. So Sarah, get YouTube to give you back your money. That's not fair. They stole your super chat. Cool. All right, George. All right. Discernment. Just because somebody's asking doesn't mean you have to give it. So think about it. Can you afford it? Do you expect anything in return for it? And, is the person really worthy of it? So discernment is my message for you.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna completely agree with Lisa here. So I'll give you this philosophy: if you lend somebody $20 and never see them again, it was probably worth it. All right. I think somebody's trying to not leech something from you, but somebody's playing upon your good auspices at the moment, and
your good charity.
Yeah, exactly. But this little red ticket that is sticking out there doesn't necessarily mean that they're as half as skint as they say they are, or that they need all the help that they seem to demand that you drop everything and do it for them now. Sometimes, you know, there's a fine line between being of assistance and an enabling unacceptable behaviour. So use your discernment, as Lisa says, and really work out where to best put your energies. That would be my 2 cents there.
All right, everybody.
Young sir. We are so
It's going to be a
out
wild
of
ride.
time.
It's going to be a wild and bumpy ride. Make
Yes.
sure you have your seatbelt fastened. Don't let the crazies get to you. Take good care of yourself, especially today. Treat yourself to something that will feel like you've been nurtured. All right?
Exactly.
Peace and bright blessings.
Just nip that out so I don't burn myself. Thank you so much. Oh, look, Sarah's super chat's just come through. Do you want to do it real quick?
All right.
We'll do it, Sarah. Put the candle back. Put the candle back.
All right. Really, really quick.
Me?
Oh.
A lot of work, a lot of graft, a lot of hard work. Oh, hang on. I've got to fix this.
Oh.
Sorry, otherwise it will put us off. Just give me
Well,
a
let
second.
them be off. They don't need to hear Sarah's card.
Well, I want to do this properly so we get our lucky thing. All right. So, yeah, okay. You're still standing even though you've got this huge amount of weight you think on your shoulders. Don't say, oh, why me? Why does everything have to be so difficult? Because that isn't the case at all. It's look at you, look at what you can do, and take that attitude with you and be the warrior, yeah? Because if you do, you'll overcome your difficulties. If you just see how hard things are, you're going to find your spirit crushed.
All right, Sarah. Many times when we feel like we are not supported, we get pain in our back. And this makes me think you've been carrying a lot of stuff for other people. And that then when it comes your turn to ask for help in return, you may not feel the same support that you offer others. So it may be time to give some responsibilities back to other people, right? Reassess and re-divvy up chores or responsibilities. So you are strong, you're going to get there, you're going to reach goals, but it may be time to carry less for others and think a little bit more of restoring yourself.
Yes.
All right.
All right,
That's it,
us.
people.
That's all we can do.
Peace
We're so
and
out of
blessed
time.
be. Have a great week.
Thank you so much. All you folks on the Talk of Tech, have an amazing day. And we will end that now.
Peace.
And we will come offline here also on the Tube of You and all that fun stuff.
Bye.
Thank you
Happy
so
week.
much. Have an amazing day. See you later. All right.
All right. I'm going to start keeping track of TikTok here. TikTok, we had 372 views, which